All right, this is another video in the series that we're calling Canvas. I still don't get it. And in this one, we talk about embedding and linking. So this one's called What Does It Mean to Embed Something? I'm sure by now this is something that you have heard either Kelly or I talk about and saying, oh, you can just embed the YouTube video onto the page, or you can embed this. And you're sitting there thinking, what does that even mean? And so before we even talk about how, which I'll show you how to do that, we're going to talk about what it means to embed something. So these definitions are not from any dictionary other than the dictionary of Tyler's head, which good luck on that one. But this is my best way to describe it to you. Embed means it lives on the page. It's part of the page. It's woven into the fabric of the page, if you will. To link something means we just basically paste a link to something else, another website, another page or assignment or something within Canvas, and it usually opens up in its own tab, or at the very least takes you away from the current tab you're on. So let me just show you some examples of that. First of all, I've modeled this on a page. So what I'm sitting on right now is just a run-of-the-mill page in Canvas. So as I scroll down here, the first example I have for you is Flipgrid. This example right here, I just went to Flipgrid like I always have. Let me back up, and I found the one that I wanted. I did the share, and I just copied this link, which I think a lot of us are pretty used to. We just, however you get the link to Flipgrid, if you're already sharing it, that's all I did. So I copied that, and then I pasted it in here. So when the kid comes here and click here for Flipgrid, it takes them right to that Flipgrid topic. The other thing I did was I embedded it into this page. So it's literally right here. They don't have to go to another tab. They can do it right here. They log in just like they always have. And so they can record, they can hit the record button and do it right here within Canvas. They don't have to go out. It's embedded in there. It lives, this Flipgrid lives on this Canvas page. Okay? Let me get this out of the way. The next example I have is YouTube, which I think will be probably one of the more popular ones. On this one, I linked this image. So I just Google searched YouTube logo. I downloaded it to my device, and then I just stuck it on this page. And then I linked it, which I'll show you here in a minute how I did that. But this YouTube logo is linked to, well, to be honest, it's linked to this same dog music video. So when I click on it, it goes to that dog music page. So all I did there was I had the dog music, the YouTube video that I wanted. I just grabbed this link right up here and I copied it, and then I pasted it in over here, which again, I'll show you in just a moment when I'm done looking at the examples. The other thing I did was I embedded it right here. So that same video that's over here is now living on my Canvas page so that they can just click play right there, and it starts playing some wonderful calming dog music or whatever other video that I want to have watch. So they don't have to go to another page. They don't have all the stuff along the outside. When I pause or when the video is over, I do get this like bar just like you do in YouTube with like the more videos kind of thing. But I don't have the stuff on the side there or any of the comments or anything on the video. So that is, I've embedded it right there. The last example I have is there are a lot of different tools out there. When I say tools, like digital tools, for example, Quizlet, that allow you to embed things into Canvas as well. So this is a Quizlet example. This is one that I had for my class. I think it's a subtraction study set. But the first thing I did was I grabbed the link. So if they want to use the link, if I want to use it to get them there, they click on that and it takes them right to it. Or I embedded it, meaning it lives right here. So right here, they can start the game and it was states and capitals. So they can, play it right here. Let's see if I can find, that's Minnesota, right? There we go. So they can go through and play this without having to go to another page. My Quizlet set there for them. And they've got all the power to do that. Okay. So that's the difference between linking it to where it opens a new tab or embedding it right on the page. I think there's different times you will use this depending on what you're wanting to do. if you're going to make like a resource page and you want them to have links to outside things, you would do that. If you want things like videos or like Flipgrid or Quizlet, and there are tons of other things other than Quizlet, I just use that one as an example. Let me show you how easy it is to do this because it's really not difficult. I'm just going to start a new page really quickly just so I can show you from the beginning. I title it, otherwise it'll yell at me. I'm just going to call it embed number 2. Okay, so to link something, so I'm just going to type YouTube link, and I'm going to make that a link. I go to my YouTube video, and I can do one of two things. I can grab that link right there, or get that out of the way. I can come down and find this share arrow. When I click that, I have it's the same link. Either way, I copy it. I come into Canvas. I select the text, or if there's an image, I would just click on the image. Either way. My chain link thing over here, I can click on the side, and this is an external link because it's outside of Canvas. So I click on that, and I just simply paste in my link. It's going to flash yellow to let me know it's done, and that's it. Now that links to that YouTube video. Now, if I want to embed it, I just make sure my cursor is where I want it. Go back to the video, and this time I'm on the video, same thing. I'm going to find that share arrow that's underneath there. But instead of copying that link, there's going to be this that says embed. I click on that, and all this junk over here is going to show up. But all I got to do is hit copy. I don't have to select it all. I just hit copy. And then I come back to my page. My cursor is where I want the video to go. These 3 little dots right here expand to this little cloud. I'm looking for the cloud. And that's going to give me my embed code box. And I'm just going to simply paste it in, right click, paste, whatever, submit, and it's there. That's it. That's all I have to do. Same thing with the Flipgrid. So I'm just going to type in Flipgrid. I'm going to go to my Flipgrid just like I always have. I'll start over a little bit. Find the topic that I want. Share. There's my link. Copy it. Back to Canvas. Select it. Make sure I select external link here. Control V it in, and done. Okay. Embed, the same thing. I'm going to go over here. I'll start over again for you. Find the topic that I want, share, and just like YouTube, I'm going to look for that embed. This one doesn't say the word embed, but this like little carrots with the slash in the middle means embed. So any other website that you're on, just look for that little symbol. That means embed. And it just told me embed code copied. All I have to do is click that one, and it copies it for me. Make sure it's where my cursor wants. So if I want it in the middle, I can just set, just like anything else, I can set my center alignment. So my blinker is right there. 3 little dots, find my cloud, and Control V or right click paste in all that jumbled code, and boom, my Flipgrid's there. Last one I'm going to do is my Quizlet one. And you know what? Let's do an image on this one. So find an image. I can upload an image. I'm going to upload an image. Stick with me. It's not going to be the Quizlet because I don't have that one saved, but I just kind of go, let me start over for you. I went to that mountain thing. Anywhere you see that mountain little icon right there, that's like the universal for images. Click on that. Click on the rocket ship if I have it saved on my device. I know that I have my YouTube one saved right there. It's dark, but it's there. There it is. So again, I'm going to actually do a Quizlet, so don't get confused here. I'm just using, I'm going to make it smaller. So if I click on it and do image options, because that's really big, I can change this custom size to small. Or I could have taken the little, when I click on it, I could have taken these little arrows and shrunk it down too. I'm not doing YouTube here. I'm just showing how you can link something to an image. So I'm going to go to my Quizlet deck. I'm going to go to this little share thing right here. That gives me my copy link option. Come back, select Just like I selected the text, I just click on the image and then I do the same thing. Make sure it's an external link, Control V or right click paste, and now that's a link. If I want to embed the Quizlet, again, I'm going to go to Quizlet. I'm going to look around for something that says embed. It's not obvious it's here. 3 little dots are always a good place to start. So when I find that, there's my little caret symbols again with the word embed. Click on that, copy, and same thing. Over here, make sure my blinker is where I need it to be, and I'm looking for my cloud. There it is. Copy and all that jumbled mess. Boom, it's there. Now in Canvas, if I go down and hit Save and Publish, I can view it a little bit bigger. And I've just embedded those things. So all embed means is to make it live, that's that definition from the head of Tyler, live on the page. The next question comes up, what's better? Should I be embedding things or should I be linking things to send them out to other tabs? That's up to you. There's no right or wrong way here. It just depends on what your preference is. So if you look up in here, I have 4 tabs open right here, but each one of these I was able to embed in here. So my kids don't need those 4 tabs. I can click out of all of them, have this one in Canvas, and they can do all of those things. They can watch the YouTube video, they can respond to the Flipgrid, and they can play the Quizlet game all in one place. So that would be an advantage, especially I think for the youngers, an advantage to embedding things. So it's all in one place. I don't have to click on a link and open up a new tab. Even secondary people, I think that will help too. I think having it in one place really will help. But there's no right or wrong. If you like the link and you'd rather it be that way, so where they do have multiple tabs, or they have it like, maybe you want it bigger for them. Like this isn't take up the whole thing. Now I can play the game and I'm not hindered. Here we go again. Now I got to know my stuff. Anyway, maybe I want the Flipgrid to be bigger. So maybe I do want them to do the link instead. Also, I guess I should also say in this video here, I did both. I linked it and I embedded it. I wouldn't have to do both. I just did that as an example to show you how to do it. In reality, I would not do both. I would do one or the other. But that's what we mean by embed. It lives on the page so the kids don't have to go to anywhere else. Not everything is embeddable. That's a word. So you'll have to look around. You can always ask Kelly or I, can I embed this, whatever this is, into Canvas, and we'll take a look for you. Because like this Quizlet, it wasn't always obvious. I had to click those 3 little dots and find where it said embed. But anywhere that you see like a share button and there's those little carets with the embed, you can grab an embed code and you're looking for that little cloud that was over there. So hopefully this helps. I know it's a little bit longer than the others, but hopefully we took it slow. We got the understanding of what it means to embed. Of course, if you've got any questions on any of this, do not hesitate to ask Kelly I for any kind of help you need.